Take 4. I don't want to hear this song no more.
What up? It's your boy Uriah for the hub of fantasy football. Take 4.
Take 4. We're good.
Foley, how we doing?
I am doing better than Evan or Uriah.
Evan, how we doing?
You know, I'm looking at my record now. I am doing pretty okay.
So this brings us up to our first installment of the pod, and we will do the Hub South check-in halfway point. Let's go right now. If we were to end it, it would be Tony, Evan, Alan, Todd, Jaquita, and Matt. At the bottom is G with 4 and 5, and then Foley, Chris, me 3 and 6, and then Joe or James. Who cares?
Wait, no. 3 and 6. What are you talking about? 3 and 6, Foley?
Is
4 and 5.
4 and 5,
I'm
Foley.
3 and 6. You need to listen to the.
You said Foley was.
Rewind the tape. I'm right.
Yeah, let's just start over.
No, not gonna happen.
Take 5.
But look, here's the funny part. I have ran my exhaustive analytics on the league, and I'm going to tell you how everybody's going to finish and who will win the Hub South Bowl.
If it's positive for me, I really don't want to hear it because it's going to kill any momentum I have. Oh, God.
So for our final check-in, we got Tony, who is going to end up at 11 and 3, Evan 9 and 5,
I can deal with that.
Alan 11 and 3, Todd 10 and 4, and a surprise, it always happens every year, G-Man 9 and 5. That will be your playoffs.
Oh,
and the finals will be between Tony and Evan, with Evan winning.
We'll have a first-time champion.
There we go.
Pretty
Ding,
good.
ding, ding.
Either way, we'll have a first-time champion.
I need to start talking negatively about my team now. I don't have any wide receivers. This place is a mess.
Well, thank you. We can finish the end. I'm here to upset some people. That's all I'm here to do. I gave up on the league.
So listen, if Uriah doesn't think I'm going to do well, that bodes pretty well for me.
Hey, man, look, it's just analytics.
Today's podcast.
That's just numbers, man.
We have
Just numbers, dude.
We have a sponsor.
They may or may not have been made up. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Have you ever wanted to play a football video game that makes you feel like you're on ESPN, that has halftime shows that you actually care about, that has the level of in-depth franchise management that you can determine what your players are doing at practice and what workouts they're doing? Have you ever wanted to be able to negotiate contracts and actually see how it affects your salary cap on the same screen?
All that on Madden.
None of that you can do on Madden, but you can do it on ESPN NFL 2K5.
You literally can.
Widely considered the greatest football video game of all time.
I'm going to throw this.
2K5 with T.O. on the cover.
Listen, I'm going to leave this up to the many tens of fans.
Leave it in the comments.
Definitely put this in the comments. But guys, when you turn on your video console and you plug in that EA game and that sign comes up and it goes, it's in the game. You know what time it is.
It was great in 2003. But
listen,
by 2005,
and I'm going to hurt your feelings. It is Madden 1, College Football by EA Sports number 2, and then whatever you got going on.
You guys remember that show Playmakers?
Yes.
Yeah, I really liked that show.
Yeah.
That was a real good show.
It only lasted
The
a
Rock
season,
was like terrible in it, but it was good.
Good.
I do have one other segment before we get into other stuff today. So today, I know we have international listeners, but today in America, it's voting day. It's election day. So I thought...
Hey, go vote, anybody that's listening.
Yeah, please I mean, your polls will be closed by the time you hear this.
Hey, good job, guys. Way to vote.
Hopefully you did. But in the spirit of voting today, you know what gets voted on in football? Awards. So what if we did mid-season awards today for fantasy football?
Okay.
I have some categories, none too crazy, but I have some nominees for each, and I would like the three of us to vote. And if it's a three-way tie, I will change my vote to whichever of yours I agree with more.
Okay.
All right.
That's how democracy
Let's
works.
go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
So quarterback, best fantasy quarterback of the year. I have some finalists. You're welcome to pick someone else, but Matthew Stafford does have 21 passing touchdowns this year.
Wow.
That leads the league. Justin Herbert leads in passing yards with 2,390. Josh Allen has 7 rushing touchdowns, so I did have to throw him in. But the overall points per game in fantasy is Patrick Mahomes at 28. Those are
of course. And to be honest, you're welcome, because I didn't draft him, so of course he's going to go off. What about just good vibes. Which quarterback has the best vibes? Because I'm going to guess that it's Drake May.
I think Drake May does have the best vibes.
Look, there are some people that go with it, some people that don't. Personally, to be the best is if they take you off that team, how are you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have Drake May on that team,
we're just talking fantasy here, right? This is just fantasy. I think if you're talking real football, I mean, if you took Mahomes off the team, oh my God, that's a real bad team.
I'd say Drake May.
But you should say Drake May, Evan.
It would be a personal bias. I think you got me too hot here. Loud in my ears.
I'm sorry.
If I'm talking just straight stats, I guess it's got to be Mahomes.
Okay.
That's just going off of points though. So like I don't know.
I'm gonna say Stafford.
You're gonna say Stafford.
I'm gonna say Stafford.
I'll go Mahomes reluctantly.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I
would have gone Herbert, but then we would have had the 3-way tie.
I probably could have been talked into Herbert, but at the same time, I think just number wise, you got to go Mahomes there.
Good news, I don't think there's going to be a 3-way tie for running back because I think there's only 2 contenders. Mm-hmm. There's Jonathan Taylor, who currently has 895 rushing yards and 12 rushing touchdowns.
It's him.
Christian McCaffrey, though, has 61 receptions and is currently leading in fantasy points for running backs.
It's weird to me that the Niners are doing as well as they are because I think about that team this year and I think, oh boy, if it's not Christian McCaffrey, what else are they doing? But they're 6-3.
That's all they need.
And that's wild to me because they have every receiver they have dies each and every single week. Based on that alone,
Purcell's somewhere dead.
Right.
So, I mean,
he got shot again.
He got shot.
He's in a ditch somewhere.
But based on that alone, I think my vote goes to CMC.
I agree. Okay, so that's unanimous for Christian McCaffrey. Real quick, did we ever acknowledge that Brian Robinson and Ricky Pearsall are on the same team now?
We did.
Okay, we did. Okay,
yeah, so now they're both.
Wide receiver. There's 2 obvious answers, and I'll throw a dark horse in there. I'll start with the dark horse.
Okay,
Devontae Adams leads the league in touchdown receptions right now.
Is that
with
true?
8.
I figure it was Puka.
Amon-Ra has 7. Devontae has 8. Like, they're just using him in the red. When they get to the red zone, it is all Devontae.
But his yardage has got to be. His yardage has got to be.
His yardage.
It's like 300 yards.
His yardage is way down, but he does have the 8 touchdowns. The 2 more obvious answers are Jamar Chase with 76 receptions and leading in fantasy points. JSN right behind him, Jackson Smith and Jigba with 948 receiving yards. That leads the league in that category.
But you said Amon-Ra is second in touchdowns.
He's second in touchdowns.
I want to say Chase, but I think it's Jackson Smith.
I would say that JSN has been more steadfast, more of a rock. You can count on him, whereas there was a real long down period for Jamar Chase.
So which way are you going, Evan?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I got to go JSN. I think I got to go JSN.
I am going Chase, but it is very close. I'm giving it to Chase because he does technically lead in points, but I totally agree. JSN has been more consistent.
Yeah.
It's less up and down. Tight end, and then we'll go into a few special awards. But best tight end.
This is easy.
Is it? Who you got?
Warren.
Got Tyler Warren.
That's kind of who I was
thinking. He's not even on my finalist list.
He's not in your finalist list. Look, and that's once again going back to the Drake May thing. In that
it's vibes.
It's vibes, baby, and it's good.
So I'll give you some names here that are all outperforming him in various categories.
I know one of them.
Who is it?
Dallas Goedert.
It is, who currently leads with 7 touchdowns. Only one behind Devontae Adams.
He's tied with
he's been
unbelievable.
I will say, if we go right now to end of years, Brock Bowers.
If Brock Bowers can keep that up.
I hate him.
Jake Ferguson has 56 receptions and is currently I
like him.
In total points for tight ends, he is number 1. However, points per game, because Ferguson has not had a bye, but Trey McBride has. Trey McBride leads in points per game at 16. Travis Kelce leads in yardage for tight ends.
That's shocking.
He's been getting used a lot over the middle this year, but not so much in the end zone.
Correct. I'm going to go Trey McBride.
Okay.
You guys are both going Tyler Ward, or do I swayed you?
Man, you just don't know if he's catching a pass, throwing a pass, running a pass. That's
running a pass.
I mean, exactly what I said.
Yeah.
I mean, anyway, yeah.
So
I'm going Warren. That's just me.
Okay, I think we got a 3-way tie because I'm voting for Dallas Goedert.
Oh God,
I don't even know you, right?
But listen,
if we've got that, then I've got to switch to one of you.
Let's talk it out here. All right, we got Trey McBride, Tyler Warren, Dallas Goedert. Who feels the strongest about their position here?
I feel strongly because he is literally leading points per game.
All right. You've convinced me. I'm going to go trade McBride.
There we go.
No, is that easy?
No.
That's democracy, baby.
Democracy. What we don't know is that I slid Evan a few bucks because that is how democracy works.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
Now, Rookie of the Year. I'll give you the contenders. I'm going to get the sad one out of the way first, Cam Scatterbo, because this is just up till now, right?
That's a real bummer.
So and I don't have stats for these guys. I didn't pull the stats for this category, but just we can have a little bit more vibes here. Cam Scatterbo, vibes immaculate.
Unbelievable vibes until his leg blew up.
Teammate Jackson Dart.
No clutch.
What these are, by the way, with the exception of Scatterbo, who I put in for vibes, the rest of what I'm giving you are the leading rookie in each position. Okay. So Jackson Dart is the leading rookie among quarterbacks. Emeka Egbuka, wide receiver.
Maybe.
That's pretty strong.
You know who's ahead of Cam Scatterbo in the running back position among rookies, though, is Ashton Genty. Yeah.
I'd rather have Genty than Scatterbo.
And tight end, of course, is Tyler Warren.
I'm going
Choose
Warren.
Your fighter.
I'm going to put Warren on this one, too. The vibes are immaculate.
I'll make it a consensus, Tyler Warren. Yes.
Rookie of the year. Egbuka's my close second in that.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
It's a 1-2. Mm-hmm. Either way, I'd be fine with it.
We got two more awards to go.
Okay.
Best comeback player of the year.
So comeback player of the year, DeMar Hamlin every year.
Fantasy players for coming back from injury.
Has to be from injury.
To be clear, it's not coming back from being a New York Giant.
Okay.
That does not count.
I think it should.
We might talk about him in a second.
Sure.
But that does not count as an injury. So I think the obvious answers here are Christian McCaffrey, Dak Prescott, Stephon Diggs, and JJ McCarthy, who did miss all of last year.
Yeah, I can't give it to McCarthy because
probably not. But I threw him in there just in case.
Sure.
I was looking at odds, Vegas odds for actual comeback player of the year.
It's got to be McCaffrey because nobody saw.
How many times he's won it once before, right?
Did he win it before?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I thought he did.
Maybe he did. I could be wrong. I don't think so though.
He has had a couple of these big injuries that he bounced back and showed everybody.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
But they've been so weird about how they give out that award in the past. But anyways, the last and most important award, I think there are just two contenders for, and that is MVP. And I want to be really clear of how I view MVP, which is value based on where you took him in the draft.
Okay.
That's what I consider. That is the definition of value.
So this is going to kind of limit it to.
That's why I think there are only two contenders, right?
Okay.
Number one is Daniel Jones,
yeah,
who was drafted as QB 26 in our draft and is currently QB 6.
Wow.
And Javonte Williams. Do you want to guess what running back position he was drafted at?
He was late.
He was below RJ Harvey. Way below.
RB 40.
Wow.
Currently RB 5.
That's nice.
I think I go with Javonte there. I don't think that anybody expected that, what we've got out of Javonte. And as far as you're talking about value versus ADP, that's a huge gulf.
I'm not going to disagree. I think I would go Daniel Jones because I don't think anybody, people were like, AR is going to be good this year.
Yeah.
I drafted Daniel Jones for a reason.
Yeah.
I am going to go Daniel Jones because of, Evan makes a strong argument. If it's straight, the minus where they are versus where they were drafted, it's Javonte. But I will give a little credit to positional scarcity at quarterback.
Sure.
Making Danny Dimes a little bit more valuable. There you go.
And
democracy.
He's turned the damn Colts around more than Javonte has turned the Cowboys around.
I voted. I don't know if they voted. We just saw it. Yeah, they voted.
I live right next to my precinct. Makes it easy.
So I guess we'll move on to the games.
Yeah, let's do some games.
And a PSA. I'm not prepared. So let's go on in here.
I don't know if that counts as a PSA. What's the public service?
I'm normally really good at what I pick. So
PSA is not prepared, so his picks might be better than they normally are from when he's overthinking things.
Zoom. Foley's just zooming on you today, dude.
Look,
I'm still salty about the whole trade debacle.
Look, I'm right. Ooh, I need a pen. I will write this. I will just listen. My picks this week will be better than your picks.
Yeah, you didn't.
There we go.
You didn't.
There we go.
That's right.
You go in all vibes. Hey, which one of us here has been running on pure vibes this year? And then which one of us is killing it?
In Chopped?
Chopped. Nobody cares about Chopped. It's dead.
That's whatever.
Chopped is out the window. Nobody cares.
Evan's winning the whole thing, so I've already thought it.
I care about Chopped.
All right, first game is going to be Raiders versus the Broncos. Raiders, who we got?
I have, and this guy has suckered me.
Did I miss something?
We totally forgot to acknowledge all the trades.
I didn't talk about trades all that much. Let's just let them come up naturally.
Gardner's the only one that means anything.
There's a couple that will affect the way that we're picking players on this team.
Like
this is one, and sure, this is the one. The guy has burned me a couple of times because you can't really depend on it. But Trey Tucker shoots up a couple of places in my wide receiver rankings this week.
Listen, I like Trey Tucker. I think everybody knows that. But the only receiving object on this team should be Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers at full speed. I kind of had forgotten, to be honest with you.
This is going to be a weekly thing for him. There's no hope.
I don't disagree.
We saw it last year.
Yeah. I mean, he looked so good and
made Gino look real good, didn't he?
Every week, the Evan Foley trade looks a little more lopsided.
Yeah, it keeps getting a little, like, it's going back and forth, to be honest with you. One time I was boned, and then, paying off in the back end.
What's Genty scoring right now? I mean,
Genty, let's see.
He's a high-end RB2 at this point, maybe a low-end RB1, actually. I think he's low-end RB1.
He's only broken 20 points one time this year against the Bears. He's usually averaging between 16 and 19.
About a number 2.
16, 19
it's not bad.
Yeah, I'll take that. Look, on the receiving situation for the Raiders, Tyler Lockett came in, and he has. I know that is so gross. I am not suggesting anyone does anything with Tyler Lockett. It's the one thing that scares me about Trey Tucker, though, because Tyler Lockett came in and he was the number 1 wide receiver on the team this past week.
How could that possibly be?
At least in terms of, I'm going on what I saw.
30% snap share, 1 target.
Yeah.
Was 0 catches.
That's it. He was nothing.
1 target.
What?
Yeah.
He didn't catch it, did he?
You might be thinking about Jack Beck.
No, Jack Bash. No, like I don't know. It felt like watching that game, Tyler Lockett was more involved.
No.
1 target and he missed it.
Okay, well, I stand corrected. Ignore what I just said. I thought Tyler Lockett came in and was like, oh, Geno Smith loves Tyler Lockett.
Look, there's only one person, and that's Bowers. Nobody else.
Yeah.
Maybe, Genty, but that's it.
Well, with Jacoby Myers gone, maybe Tucker can step up.
That's kind of my thing. He's a second flex at best for me, Trey Tucker.
All right, Broncos. Of course, it's Bo Nix, right? I feel yucky saying that.
Superflex still for me. I know he's outperformed Superflex status the last couple of weeks.
I know it feels bad coming off the tongue.
Yeah,
Bo Nix.
We got some of the Sean Payton magic when it comes to wide receivers, in that it doesn't matter which one you pick, you're going to be wrong. You're going to pick the wrong one. So I stay away from those.
And I also think I didn't even look at the snap. Like once again, I didn't do my thing, but I don't even know if you can trust Harvey or Dobbins right now.
Harvey I would not start him yet, to be clear. But Harvey is showing some signs of life, particularly as a receiver out of the backfield.
He's gaining on snap percentages for sure, and he had a better game last week than Dobbins did.
Yeah, he was like, I think did he lead the team in one of the receiving categories? He went like 5 for 50 and a touchdown or something like that.
And once again, pump your brakes on the pickups. Like everybody got freaked out about Franklin. Well, here we are again.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Sutton is still fairly dependable.
Yeah, that's about the only one I would. Yeah.
But he's not game breaking. Like he can, if you're looking for 10 to 15, sure, Sutton can probably get you there. But you're not going to get a monster out of him, I don't think.
No, he is what I call a stabilizing presence in your starting lineup.
He's a locker room guy.
He's cornstarch, right?
Yeah,
it's cornstarch.
Fix him that holds a little bit better. Yeah, I get you.
Right. Let's move on. Oh man, I hate this. Falcons versus the Colts, but it's in Berlin
too. Oh, it's in Berlin?
Yeah.
Bummer.
I really wanted the Colts to do good, but they're probably not.
With the Colts, I still go with everybody you would have gone with anyway. It's just a stinger. You're probably not going to love it.
And welcome back, Falcons. I know Evan doesn't want to hear that, but man.
Welcome back, Drake London. Sure.
Well, I mean,
Drake London, man.
Penix did, he did good.
I deserve to get chopped. I'm glad I did not get chopped, but starting Roma Dunze against Cincinnati, I thought against Cincinnati, got to start Roma Dunze.
That hurt me too.
Every person that has Roma Dunze got burned because they all thought just like that.
Yeah.
Like, how is he not going to get
Smash.
2 touchdowns today? 100%.
But I benched Drake London for him, and that was a 30-plus point
That's about
differential between the two. So I did not get chopped. But
who are we starting on the Falcons in Berlin?
Bijan, Drake London.
Yeah.
I'm not touching Kyle Pitts, but I never would in the first place. Michael Penix, low-end Superflex.
I think Penix. Yeah, well, I was going to say Penix is a high-end Superflex, but it is London's. I mean, Berlin. So
I don't trust it.
Don't let it.
Just wait till we go to the Spain game, guys. We've got a Spain game coming up in a couple weeks. Washington and
They're
somebody.
gonna be all wine hungover and full of cured meats.
I mean, the only thing I'll differ from Evan on is I do think that Kyle Pitts is a low-end starter.
Oh gosh, I hate Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, I just don't like him.
I don't know why.
Like the guy.
I'll tell you why. Because in my one league that is a keeper league, he was, when I first started, he was my number 1 pick because I love Kyle Pitts and I loved him in Florida and he was great. And ask me how that's turned out for me.
How's that turned out for you?
Terrible.
Bad.
He's
terrible.
a good guy.
It was great for the first year.
It was great for the first year. Remember the good time.
He was, I shouldn't have said great.
He was great.
He
for
was
that year.
decent.
I mean, he was all right.
1,000 yards.
But he had
really?
1 or 2, he had 2 touchdowns.
1,000 yards.
It's terrible. I mean, with 1,000 yards,
With
you
Matt
should be able
Ryan.
to fall into the end zone 2 or 3 times.
What does that average out to? 1,000
I mean,
yards.
Julio had the same. Like, that's a Matt Ryan thing.
No.
Matt Ryan
6,000
struggled
by
with
16.
getting big-bodied
It
receivers
was
in the end
15
zone.
then. I'm not
Oh, it
talking.
was
No,
15.
Kyle Pitts sucked.
Ask Julio Jones about Matt Ryan and throwing into the end zone.
Right,
So
moving
that's-
on. Now I'm mad.
1,000 yards is 40 points. Wait, that can't be right.
40 points a game? What?
No, that can't be
He
right.
would be.
What am I
He
doing
would
here?
be awesome.
This podcast is brought to you by Matt.
Math. You know what? That's
Math
not good.
works.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't feel like sitting down and figuring that out
Let's
on
move
every.
on to the Browns versus the Jets. And that's what you're going to get when you get this. You're going to
Did we
get
talk
Browns
about
and
the
your
Colts?
Jets.
No, we did not talk
You
about
said,
the Colts.
you
Start
said everybody.
Yeah, you started everybody.
Look, I will just say really quickly about the Colts. Yes, they just showed their first signs of being human. This is still, for
Better
my
team.
money, this is the best offense in the NFL now.
That's a Super Bowl team on my book.
They're that good. Now Sauce Gardner on the defense. Oh my God. Yeah, this offense is legit. I kind of predicted the Steelers to win that game. Legitimate. Like I took them to cover. I would have taken them to win outright. I just had that vibe. This is a random Mike Tomlin game. Mike Tomlin does this every year where he beats one team he has no business doing when everything's going poorly. But that said, Indy, still incredible. Start all of them. Josh Downs gets his weekly touchdown.
So what did I read in the chat when you were dogging Myles Garrett?
I wasn't dogging Myles Garrett. I love Myles
I thought you were dogging. Somebody dogging him?
No, I think there was a misunderstanding of like we were talking about Micah Parsons and someone was dogging Micah Parsons.
Yeah, he's not that great.
He's not great for IDP fantasy, but he's pretty excellent as an actual football player.
The only thing I said about Micah Parsons Myles Garrett is that I didn't know if at his age I would give up 2 first-round picks for him but I also thought he was 31, not 29. So now I'm reevaluating that take. But anyways, that's all I said.
So
I love Myles Garrett. I think he's still the best. He's the best defensive player in the NFL.
How did the Jets keep screwing up?
They're trying to get that number 1 overall pick so they can screw that guy up, whoever it is.
It's the curse of Joe Namath.
Dude, I mean, why would you? I don't know. I don't know who's worse in this. I mean,
Mickey Loomis is worse. He does a
jerk. I can't. Yeah, I'll be quiet. All right, Browns. Who we starting?
Yeah,
Fannin, Njoku. That's it.
Man, remember
is Judkins going to be back?
Who knows? Who?
That's what I was about to say. Remember when everyone was like, Quinshon Judkins, league winner?
Yeah, that quieted down real quick.
I did. Jerry Jeudy's drop rate this year is incredible.
Yeah,
he has dropped like 23% of his catchable passes.
Goodness gracious. He has not. He's had 2 games, the first 2 games of the year, he had more than a 50% reception.
That's what Dylan Gabriel gets you.
Look, Gabriel's been bad.
He hasn't.
Let's start Sanders. Let's start Sanders.
I would agree with you too, but I think that they just do not like Sanders. I don't think they like him as a person. So, and that's biting him at this point.
Let me ask you this. And I think I know y'all are reasonable people to an extent. Well, that's the reason I said to an extent. When do you
It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
when do you give up on a rookie quarterback? Because every year there's a rookie quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And he just sucks. When do you pull that plug?
Well,
like last year, Rattler.
Yeah, when they pulled the plug just this year.
Yeah, why do we keep this one? He won one game out of how many starts?
Yeah, I don't.
To me, look, the Cleveland situation is different because they have 2 rookie quarterbacks. In general, though, for me, when I have decided to roll out a rookie, and I'm going to be careful about when I roll out a rookie, when I'm the offensive coordinator or head coach of an NFL team, call me. But once he's out there, the only time I will pull him is if the situation around him is giving him bad habits. If we are hurting him by keeping him out there. Beyond that, leave him out there, let him take his reps, let him develop.
So you don't think that any time like Gabriel should be pulled?
I do with Gabriel because there's Shador. There's another rookie.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it were just him and Joe Flacco over there,
I see that. No, well, okay.
You're not getting anything with Joe Flacco.
No, you're not. That's kind of what I was thinking, but I kind of see where you're coming from on that as far as letting them get their reps if you don't have anybody else.
Yeah.
But some of these teams should just be drafting like 2 or 3 quarterbacks to find somebody.
I agree. If you don't have the guy, you need to take at least one quarterback every draft until you get the guy.
Yeah.
I wonder how much of it is just kind of like an ego thing. And if they put in Shador, it's lose-lose, to be honest, for the front office of Cleveland. Because if they put in Shador and he just rocks it, just gets out there and bombs it, everybody looks at them like, hey, what have you been doing just sitting on this kid? But if he's bad, then it's, why did we pull Gabriel in the first place?
No. I'll push back on the first part of that.
I'll just say that, Gabriel's had enough time.
Yeah.
You will see a spark. I have not, the first game, maybe a spark. Second game, maybe a spark. Since then, it's been just... Yeah. He's out there.
I said preseason that by the end of the year, you need to have both of these guys out there. But to Evan's point, I take your point, but I would say if you have Shador out there and he looks great, Kevin Stefanski then has this opportunity to say, look, my plan worked perfectly. I developed Shador from the sideline until he was ready to go.
That's the spin muscle in your brain that's hidden. That didn't occur to me.
It seems so obvious.
No, people don't think like that, do they?
However, my only other note on that whole situation is, again, I think you're right. They hate Shador, but I think it goes back to Stefanski never wanted to draft Shador.
Right.
And at a certain point, the owner said, you have to draft him this late. You have to do it.
And the only thing I will say on the Cleveland side is I'm sure Kevin Stefanski's calling for his job.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, you got to start throwing something out there to do something.
Mm-hmm.
You have a great defensive line, some good defensive linebackers, and you're just wasting time.
Who would have thought we'd spend this much time on the Browns?
Yeah, well, it was kind of a broader question.
No, for sure. I love talking QB development, so this is right up my alley.
That's just I'll get into that later. Jets, Breece Hall
did not get traded.
He did not.
Traded. He did not.
Sorry to anybody that's been holding him on that alone. I don't know how many people that would even be, but yeah,
the tens of tens.
Jets, I guess. Breece.
That's it, isn't it?
It is,
that's
Superflex Fields is fine, assuming he starts.
Bless your heart if you're still holding him.
This is going to be
last game. He put up monster numbers.
He did.
That was last game. This is this game. I could be wrong again, but it's this game.
I don't know, man. This is probably going to be the ugliest game of the season.
It's definitely a no watch.
Start Garrett Wilson if he's out there, if he's healthy. I assume he'll be back healthy after the bye. So fire him up.
Right.
He's been good.
Jags versus the Texans. Jags, who are we starting on this team? This bombshell team.
Brian Thomas comes back. You're obviously starting him. If not, man, give Jacoby Myers a shot.
He's got a high ankle.
Give him a shot.
I think the only person you're trusting on this team's ETN, and not even. I don't really want to touch him.
Yeah, ETN is probably it. Even Myers, I don't know. Myers on a short week, getting adjusted to the playbook. I'd be tempted to roll him out there if BTJ doesn't play, but I don't think I'd have the stomach for it.
Well, again, I think I don't know if I said this while we were recording or not, but he is a flex option for me. And then just give it a shot, see what's going on. Otherwise, if Thomas is out and Jacoby does have this short week, there's your boy that I get burnt on week in, week out, Parker Washington. But if I start him, you better not, because it's not going to work out for you.
It's not going to work out either way, though.
Yeah.
I think the Jacoby trade is very bad news for Parker Washington. By the way, real quick, this is just for our YouTube watchers. Sorry to our podcast listeners who won't be able to fully appreciate this, but I just remembered I have started working on one of my Halloween costumes for next year. I'll be going as Uriah.
Look at that. Spitting image, man.
This is so bad. Okay. Texans. Hey. I'm sorry, I can't even look at you right now. Whoever hit CJ Stroud, I hate you so much.
That was a clean hit.
Was not.
It was a clean hit.
Whatever.
This was not like when Al Shahir hit Trevor Lawrence last year.
He was going down and went to the
He was hesitating. He was debating whether he wanted to go down 2 yards short of the first down marker or keep fighting.
You don't like CJ Stroud.
If you can,
you're being mean.
Like, meanie. I am all for QB health. It's terrible what happened to him.
It's a bummer.
It was a clean hit. You can't like this. It's like the Mahomes thing where he acts like he's going out of bounds. But
yeah, I think that they should hit Mahomes more when he does that stuff.
No,
hesitating is not sliding, and he was hesitating, debating whether to slide.
It's not like it's not like it really mattered because I got beat by 100 points.
Yeah, you think he can even come back this week? You think he makes it? What's the length of...
He said he's iffy. He's 50-50 right now.
I'd be surprised if he makes it.
If he's out, then I'm not starting anybody on this team.
Not even Nico? I think you got to start Nico.
He was good with Davis Mills last week.
All right. That's fair.
I think that's it. Maybe Marks. Low end.
Woody was bad.
It didn't look good. None of them looked good.
It is against the Jags defense.
Yeah. That's a fair point. As the Woody owner, I will be looking for other options this week, though I don't know if I have them.
No.
Can you give them to me?
Work out a trade. I tell you what.
Well, there we go.
Reverse the trade.
Reverse the trade.
Yeah.
I'll give A.J. Brown back to Joe. He gives Tony Pollard back to me, and then I give Tony Pollard and Woody Marks back to you.
Wait, that wouldn't even... Hang on. That wasn't the trade that was in question.
He's going first of the season.
For Daniel Jones back to me. Well, I'm down with that.
Well, you're not getting
who's your running backs?
I have Jalen Warren as my RB1 and DeAndre Swift / Kyle Monangai as my RB2.
Not doing anything for me.
You're set.
Gosh, that sounds so bad.
Hey, DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monangai, they are dangerous this year.
All right. Texans, nobody but Nico?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Bills versus Dolphins. Light the Bills up.
Every Bill. And you're probably going to miss on the lot.
I don't know about it's Miami, I guess.
Yeah.
Dude, you start everybody on the Bills.
So last week we talked about Baltimore, Miami, and I was like, hey, this over-under is 50.
Yeah.
And Evan made the excellent point. That's probably just all Ravens.
Yeah.
And once again, the over-under is 50, and I'm pretty sure it is all
I got
Bills.
50.5.
Yeah.
50.5.
Yeah, it's all Bills.
Yeah, it's Bills 50, Dolphins nothing.
Devon Achane runs for 120 yards and no touchdowns.
Did you see the quote by Tua?
Which one?
This one was
do not put this man in front of a microphone anymore.
Come on, guys. He's got scrambled eggs in his brain.
Look, he said seriously something like, I wish I could find it now, but it was like something like I'm trying to think. It was like 2 more yards and he would have had 100. And it was like, dude had like 30 yards. And it was like, oh my God. I can't remember what it was, but it was a math problem and he did not math it.
Honestly, Tua's been bad this year. But I think Tua feels even worse because of what he says after every game.
Yeah.
It's like he looks like a bigger problem than Mike McDaniel right now because he just won't shut the hell up and stop saying these ridiculous things. Real quick, going back like a month at this point, did you guys hear his players only thing?
No.
Where he was saying he was complaining about the rest of the team, and he was like, we need leaders to step up because players aren't going to players-only meetings. And there's a couple of the problems with that. First of all, leaders, you're the quarterback.
Yeah, you're the leader.
So
Period.
you should be the one. Number two, how many players-only meetings are you having that you're sensing a trend of people showing up late?
Because is he going to the quarterback meeting? I'm
players-only meetings only happen when things are going bad.
Yeah.
He should be in one meeting. That's the quarterback meeting. That's it.
So he's doing them like weekly players-only meetings, and people are showing up, and he's like, where's the leader?
Look, can you see the owner walking in and Tua's at his desk?
God.
It's like,
it's just Tua in the front trying to read, "Oh, Captain, my captain." It's not going well.
All right, on a serious note, it's got to be A-Chain and Waddle.
A-Chain's so good still, somehow. I don't know how he's surviving in this dumpster fire of a team, but A-Chain is still doing that.
How much crack is Mike McDaniel?
Hey, it's working for him because he has been promised to keep his job for the rest of the year.
the rest of the year.
And I will say, whether he should or should not have his job at this point, they have reached the point where if you haven't fired him yet, you should not fire him. And even this offseason, I agree with you. Because there's nothing that he can do from this point. Like, you've taken away, you've fired the GM, you did a little bit of a fire sale. It's like, okay, what do you expect him to do the rest of the year?
See, I'm get him out. Let's move on.
I would have gotten rid of him like the last time they had a long week, like they played Thursday Night Football. Fire him then.
Yeah. Let's go Pats versus the Bucks. Pats, who we got?
By the way, on the Bills, because we didn't really say anything other than start everybody, I don't want to start any of the wide receivers.
Oh, no, but
one
of them should.
Yeah, one of them will. I don't know who it's going to be.
Yeah.
Dalton Kincaid is frustrating because he only played half the snaps, but he had a monster game.
Yep.
And he will continue to be frustrating. So do it that way you will.
Anybody catching the ball for the Bills will be frustrating.
Yeah.
Let's roll the dice on it, buddy.
Pats and Bucks. Who you got? Patriots.
Drake May, the Vibes MVP.
The vibes are immaculate.
Why? When you draft Travion Henderson and Ramondre's out, when do you go, stop it?
Let's put in Terrell Jennings.
Let's put this other guy in here.
Yeah. Clearly, they don't.
There's something with Travion.
Like him.
There's a problem that they're not really elaborating.
Yes. Yeah.
Look, and I've heard so much good things about head coach
Vrabel.
I've heard so much good things about him.
He's a great coach.
It's fantastic.
And nobody said anything about Travion. Something's going on.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Don't know what it is, but there is something. I mean, it might just be like they only see him as having this particular role in the same way. If you think, and again, he's a rookie too, so there's that part of it, and how much do they just think, well, rookies, we're going to keep limited in this position. But if you think back to Josh McDaniel, the offensive coordinator, Kevin Falk and James White, and these guys never took on bigger roles, no matter how good they were.
But it was different, though.
It was a limited role.
Man, I forgot about James White. There was a
Danny
little
Woodhead.
Danny Woodhead.
But dude, this is different from that, I think.
I agree it's a little different, but there's kind of the same element to it, I think, of he doesn't want to give this type of running back the big role, the feature role.
Once again, if you're going just for touchdowns, Booty
hurt.
If he's playing,
hurt.
He's
hurt.
He
pulled his hamstring or
that's
something.
Nice.
But
okay.
Otherwise I totally agree with you.
It's just Hunter. It's just Hunter then.
Diggs.
DeMario was the star last week.
He was.
When Butte went down.
It's going to be the whole thing with the Bills again. You don't know what's going on.
DeMario had himself the ultimate vibes game. So I don't know if you guys know this story, but it was his brother or his uncle?
His brother.
His brother. Yeah, that's what I thought. I heard someone say uncle. I thought it was his brother. So I'm going to say this without any sort of judgment, but it is a fact that, 95%. Pop Douglas's father is a very prominent leader of the Crips, of a section of the Crips.
Is that correct?
Yes.
I just threw them signs, son.
And then, I'm a little scared. Dixie Mafia.
Oh, my God. We're going to do it again. Who are all those guys out there?
And Douglas's brother was killed in a drive-by, and it's a tragic thing. I really feel for Pop Douglas.
Recently?
I love it, like the morning of the game, and then he came out and had this monster game on like hours after his brother was murdered. So I love Pop Douglas, to be really clear. I think he's a phenomenal dude. I don't think that what we saw was sustainable. I think it was a mixture of vibes and just feel good, get him the ball this week. And also, I mean, he made the most out of some great plays. If Booty is out, I think Douglas can be like a weekly plug-in, but I wouldn't feel great about it because he has had a lot of one-catch games.
Would you feel that strongly about Diggs without him? Because I don't, which is not good for me that all of the wide receivers on this team where my QB1 is, they aren't super strong.
But by himself, he's great.
Yeah.
I mean, if Booty is out, I think Diggs is a really solid play. I mean, I'm comfortable with Diggs either way, but if Booty's out,
flex
more so.
at the most. Mm-hmm. And I don't feel good about it. Buccaneers.
I need Bucky Irving to come back. That's what I need. Yeah. I mean, Bucky Irving back on that field. The idea was after the bye week, he should be good to go.
And he's not.
But they haven't said. They haven't said yet. They'll probably announce tomorrow,
Thursday, probably.
Are you feeling good about the Buccaneers? At one point, I was, and now
the vibes are a little icky.
Stop. It's getting a little ugly. It is getting a little bit ugly out there, and it could just be that they're dropping like flies. But I also think that Baker is more hurt than they're letting on. I think that he's playing through something that is limited.
Who's the quarterback for them?
Baker Mayfield.
I thought he was hurt.
He's not necessarily hurt.
He's still playing, but he's
playing. But there's something probably with his throwing arm that has you can see it watching him play a little bit. But he's
after the C.J. Stroud fiasco Sunday, I just turned off the TV.
I don't even know who is their backup.
Kyle Trask, I think.
Trask is still in the league?
University, Florida, baby.
I think it's still Kyle Trask.
I did not know he was still in the league. If he starts, oh boy, I would stay away.
Look,
Ibuka probably still catching a touchdown, but
I would say Ibuku and Ibuka, whatever, hit that guy. And look, I'm gonna call it off the hip. Cade Otton, touchdown.
Oh, I'm sorry, Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh, okay, Teddy Two Gloves.
He gave up coaching.
You don't know this story?
You didn't hear about what happened with all that?
Oh my gosh, no!
He got banned from coaching,
but he was like paying for kids' food and stuff.
Yeah, he was being a good dude in his community.
Man, that's a good dude.
Being a team leader and taking care of his kids.
How about we give him comeback player of award?
Well, he wasn't hurt.
He's just a good guy though. He needs something.
He did get really hurt one time.
That was like the rookie year.
The story. My relationship with Teddy Bridgewater is so interesting because.
He has a relationship?
Of course. Christmas cards.
Not in the way that I do with, not in the way that I do with Brett Favre or Colt McCoy or Jason Campbell, any of these NFL quarterbacks that I actually knew at various points. But when Teddy Bridgewater was in college, this was back when I watched college, I thought he was going to be a terrible NFL quarterback.
University of Louisville.
Louisville, yep. Mm-hmm. And then he went to Minnesota and I was like, I was wrong. This guy's going to be so good.
Yeah, he was good.
And then he broke his leg right as I started buying into him.
Really bummer.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. Anyways.
If Bucky Irving starts, or if he plays, I'm rolling with him, but I think it might be ugly if he's out there. I don't think, even if he is good to go, I don't know that he shakes off that rust real quick.
And Rachaad White has done well enough that they're probably going to keep him pretty involved.
All right, y'all heard it here first. That's Patriots blowout.
I didn't say that.
All right, moving on. Giants versus the Bears. I said it, okay?
Okay.
Giants versus the Bears. Giants. Hey, I told y'all about Slayton.
Yeah.
Who's hurt?
Is he hurt now?
Yeah. He got hurt and his shoulder, I believe. And
Wayne Dale. Here we go.
Ray McCloud, baby.
Nope.
I didn't even know Ray McCloud was on the Giants.
He got a target, but didn't get a reception, didn't he?
I think it was a 5-yard catch.
5-yard catch.
But you know what? He never left the field once Slayton went down. So
that's fair.
I'm just saying Ray McCloud watch is back on. The Giants are desperate. They elevated Ray over Lil Jordan Humphrey.
Look,
it's good.
Somebody said something about Halloween, and I'm going to go to Halloween. I'm going to turn this back. Take these off. And I'm going to say, Ray McCloud, he is going to be, he's right now a consensus 64. He will be below 52.
This is crazy. I didn't even see you two switch places. Anyway, start Jackson Dart. I'm still rolling with Tyrone Tracy. I'm giving him another week. I gotta see it.
Dart. He is terrible.
It's really hadn't been bad.
You can start Dart into one quarterback.
He really hasn't been that bad.
There's
to
no
be
way.
honest with you, I don't. think
what did he have? 170 yards?
He had
two touchdowns.
191, 2 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown.
Yeah. 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns.
200 yards and 3 touchdowns. I mean, that's not bad.
We say a lot on this show, touchdowns aren't sustainable. That's different for quarterbacks, though.
Yeah. Okay.
They count for quarterbacks.
All right, so let's take this to the world.
Going to Hub South Court?
No, we're not going to
Jackson Dart has scored a touchdown, at least one passing touchdown in every game that he's started.
Jackson Dart, Matt Jones.
Are we assuming Matt Jones starts the rest of the year? Or?
Not assuming, just this week. Who you starting over?
Jackson Dart.
Who's San Francisco playing?
See, that right there is a pause enough to show you that Jackson Dart ain't all that.
No.
They're playing the Rams.
Okay, then yeah, for sure Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart. Easily, they're playing the Bears. The Bears keep letting anybody and everybody get into the end zone on them.
The only reason I wanted to check on Mac Jones
below 15 quarterback this year. This week.
The only reason I wanted to check on Mac Jones is if he were playing Cincinnati, then of course I would say Mac Jones. But anyone else?
I agree below. I would probably agree at 15. I think would be my max where I would put him, but I'm not putting him under 20.
I'll give him a top 12.
Yeah,
I'd say 15 to 20.
Yeah, that's kind of where I got him.
And I feel like the Bears defense.
It's true.
Dart's not that type of quarterback, but whatever.
The only thing that he has working against him is that he has no weapons whatsoever. Yeah. I disagree with you on starting Tracy this week.
I'm giving him another shot. One more.
I'm concerned. I might even put in a bid for Devin Singletary this week.
All right, so
Isn't Tracy also a little banged up?
He came off of being banged up a little bit, but he's not.
Keep a watch out on that.
From what I can tell.
All right, Ravens versus Vikings. Ravens. Are the Ravens going to win their division?
Yeah, I think they are, actually.
I think they are, too. I know.
I don't mind it.
I do. I hate the Ravens. Almost as bad as I hate Kansas City.
I said it last week. You can't trust Zay Flowers. And when you don't trust him is when he's going to go off. And Rashad Bateman will vulture one of his touchdowns for sure.
You did call Bateman. You did make that call.
I said start everyone for Baltimore.
Yeah, but you would go about 50.
Yeah, they were playing the daggum Dolphins. And then Mark Andrews.
Who did you start this week?
Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, and that's it.
I'm not starting Mark Andrews.
Skeptical.
I mean, the Minnesota defense is pretty banged up. They looked super strong at the beginning of the year. They're getting a little bit softer, but I'd probably.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Vikings will win this game.
What were you about to say?
Disagree. I trust Mark Andrews a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, he's one of the 6 or 7 tight ends in the league.
Nice.
So bad.
That I would go with.
Nice. You know how tall Joe Flacco is?
Gosh.
6'7".
Oh my goodness.
All right, Vikings, who are you putting out there? No running back, no quarterback. It's got to be Justin Jefferson, and that's it.
If Aaron Jones is out, and he might be because he also hurt his shoulder.
Good.
Jordan Mason. That's so mean.
That's great.
That is so mean.
It actually kind of helps me a little bit that he might be hurt because they've been a mess with both of them. And Jordan Mason I have, and maybe he can do a little something.
Yes. I have Jordan Mason. I'm here to upset somebody's week in fantasy football.
Don't celebrate the injury.
I'm celebrating it, folks.
That's really, really mean.
I hope his leg crumbles under the pressure.
Man, you see, what you're doing right now is guaranteeing that Jordan Mason gets his shoulder broken off.
Yeah, our sponsors do not endorse the negative.
It's bad when people get hurt.
It is bad.
It is bad, and I do not support this. But as a fantasy football level,
it's Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, he can get hurt.
Unless it's Deshaun
Watson can get hit by cars if he needs to.
But that's kind of karma, though. That's different. All right.
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson's it, right?
You can start Addison. It's fine. JJ McCarthy is interesting this week. I probably will not start him because I have Jalen Hurts and Baker Mayfield both coming off a bye. But I am tempted to start JJ McCarthy over Baker just because of the matchup.
JJ, Baker, whatever, Dart. Yeah.
Jackson Dart, easy.
Really?
Yeah.
Dart over Mayfield.
Yeah. I don't like it.
That far.
I don't like it, but Baker, again, I think he's...
So you don't think Baker's top 15 this week?
I don't.
Wow.
I don't either.
I wouldn't go that far. No. He's still top 10 for me.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's move. Saints versus Panthers.
Everybody on the Panthers. Start the Panthers defense in your flex spot, man. I don't know. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I'm not trusting a single Saint at all.
Yeah, you're right. I agree. Nobody on Saints. Panthers?
If you flex a defense?
I don't know.
You can't.
But
is
if
the
you
answer,
can,
but
that would be
could,
awesome.
you should
Somebody
do it.
start 2 defenses.
Yeah.
Look, I've been over here advocating for banning kickers. Maybe the real answer is to allow us to flex kickers.
Maybe so.
Maybe that's what makes it more interesting.
Like I said, my other league, one thing that made kickers interesting to us again is that they get yardage. They get yardage.
I don't
points.
like that at all. That's
It's actually kind of nice.
No,
every 10 yards is an extra point. So a 40-yard field goal ends up being like 7 points.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I don't like that.
I like that. It brings a little.
I'm okay with
mysterious.
I am okay with a 40-yard field goal being worth 4 points and a 50-yard field goal being worth 5 points, but not 5 plus 3.
Yeah.
Cam Little, 68-yarder. Can't believe we went by the Jags without acknowledging the record.
That was close to 13 points.
It's the only time I ever care about kickers is if they set a record.
He was on the waivers too.
Yeah. So, anyways, 68-yarder.
Nobody cares.
Should be a 6-point play. It should not be.
Well, that's another thing that we have. It's yardage, and then anything over 50 gets a bonus. And the points for the field.
That's awesome. I like
it's
that.
Cool,
that's
man.
So stupid.
I'm voting for it next year. I hope so.
Fucking riot.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chiquita, but this makes me so angry.
I'm advocating just because of this right here. I'm advocating for kickers.
I will leave the league.
And defenses in the flex.
All right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Rico Dowdle, baby, give it and let him go.
He's good.
Let him cook. Dude, how did your team, your whole team just explode?
Yeah, they had a really good week. I had the best week of anybody this week, but it's on the back of Rico having a monster, Sam Darnold, Pro Bowl Sammy D, and Brock Bowers.
He's so good.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't know how Uriah wears these things.
These
were actually part of a different Halloween costume
so
this
I
year.
can see?
Yeah.
That's how I wear them.
Fair enough.
Which should be the underlying tone for everybody wearing glasses.
So what about Panthers wide receivers? Any of them? Tet
is still look, he's not been exciting, but he's still decent enough.
Decent floor.
Yeah, he's got the decent floor. That's exactly right. He should have had a touchdown, except Bryce Young slightly overthrew it.
Imagine that.
He was wide open. It was just a missed throw.
Bryce Young being Bryce Young.
Yeah.
All right, Cardinals, surprising, versus the Seahawks. Cardinals, who we got? Brissett, boy.
Brissett
Bring it on.
It makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Because it's so good for Trey
I didn't realize that he did as well as he did. I didn't watch
it.
It's been good.
I didn't watch that game, but good for him. Good for him.
And Martin Harrison showing up?
Maybe he just needed a quarterback.
Yeah, he just needed someone not Kyler Murray.
I think I've been saying this for years.
Wow.
Again, I had Kyler lower than Uriah this year.
But I knew he was bad.
Yeah, we
refer to.
What's really weird about this? Oh, you know what's got to be so hard on Kyler right now? There's not even a new Call of Duty game out right now.
And
he's just sitting there on the sideline with nothing to play.
I'm in breach of contract for this podcast because I didn't study.
And you were too busy playing Battlefield?
Well, that was nobody got that. Sorry. That was Kyler.
I know.
And he has to study, and
I was trying to play along with the.
You weren't picking up what I was putting down.
I was trying to continue the bit.
He had you, but
he was laughing.
I was just doing a polite chuckle. That's what I do. Yeah. I don't trust running backs for the Cardinals because is it going to be Bam Knight?
Is Benson back?
Michael Carter?
Or is
Trey Benson back?
One more week.
Come it.
Right? Or am I wrong? Is it this week?
Oh, you're probably right. I just need him.
He's not listed under their old stat lineup, this thing, but that's often incorrect. I don't know that they've said one way or another if he comes back.
Well, I think it's either this week or next that he's eligible to come back.
I'm screwed either way, so it doesn't matter. Seahawks. Everybody?
Pro Bowl.
Didn't I call Arroyo Gabriel?
Sammy D. Arroyo, what did he do? He had a touchdown, huh? He got one in there early on.
Good for him.
That was an unbelievable first quarter for the Seahawks this last
once
week.
Again, though, the whole thing about Arroyo, strictly goal line. Anything within the 30, he's there.
What do you think? Do you think Arroyo, I don't know. AJ Barner, I think, is being a little bit stronger.
Barner is the best. Mm-hmm. Well, he's not the best. He is the most trustworthy on the team. I'm just saying, on what do you play? The FanDuel.
2K5? Oh,
my
best
God.
ball.
Best ball. Oh my God. If you had that, I would enjoy seeing you have that.
If I could get it on PS5,
we'll play it
I
again.
would.
That'd be sick.
I absolutely would if it were on PS5. And I would just update it to all the modern rosters.
Yeah.
Such a garbage game.
I would relocate the Raiders to Las Vegas and
You do know that if you buy
Rams to Los
Madden,
Angeles.
it's already in there like that.
Yeah,
You
but
ain't got to update crap.
But you know what? The audio is not as good as 2K5. I swear to God, the audio on 2K5 was better than what you get on Madden today.
My God.
Teach the man something about Madden. You know.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
Seahawks.
We're talking about the Seahawks.
So,
JSN, do you think, well, it's a short week, so Rashid Shaheed probably does not take anything away from Torrey Horton this week, but do you think going forward that he might cut into his upswing?
Look, I was on the Torrey Horton train. I let him go. It was a little too early, but it wouldn't have mattered. So,
first play of the game, I put in the chat, Torrey Horton breakout. And
then it happened.
It happened.
2 touchdowns, 20 points.
I don't think it's going to be sustainable anymore with Shaheed. I think we know that Darnold has his favorite target, rightly so, JSN. I don't think he can feed 2 other mouths in addition to JSN.
No.
And Shaheed will occasionally get some. And I think there's at least some similarity in skill set between the two.
Shaheed's biggest boon on the Saints was the downfield speed. And I think that puts him above Horton as far as these Seahawks go.
Man, if you got speed on the outside, that's just gonna free up Shaheed and JSN.
I thought I was going a different.
Ideally,
he's gonna have to hit you.
Ideally, you have Horton on one outside spot, and then on the other side, you have JSN and Shaheed sort of swapping between outside and inside. But still, I don't think that you're going to be able to trust Shaheed or Horton. And that's all assuming that Kupp doesn't come back and stay involved.
Yeah. That's the only reason Horton had a game, because Kupp.
Yeah, exactly. He was replacing an out Kupp. My last thing on Seattle is, I hate to say it, look, I want to be clear. I was wrong about you, Sam Darnold. You're good this year.
He's not bad.
He was good last year, though.
You were good most of last year.
Pro Bowl Sammy D.
And you were very good this year.
Two-time Pro Bowler.
Congratulations.
I groaned when I picked him up.
However, with all due respect to him, because this is no shade.
I felt a lot of shade coming.
I doubt I suggest starting him in a 1-quarterback league ever again this year.
Yeah, the back end of that schedule.
Yep.
I would say he's going to have a game this week. The Cardinals aren't that good. Their
defense is
their secondary is trash. I'm going to say he's going to have a good. You know what? I take that back.
Johnson, when he's healthy, and I think he's healthy right now, is pretty good.
Great game.
He is playing Tennessee in 2 weeks. That would be the other time I would start him at QB1. But he is comfortably a QB2 for the rest of the way.
Sure. Oh, you can always super flex him. I don't want him in a 1-quarterback league anymore.
Pro Bowl Sammy D, top 8 quarterback this week.
From your lips to God's ears.
All right,
I forgot to do Boom's Bust. I was too busy making the awards nominees.
Don't worry about it.
Let's move on to the Lions of Detroit versus the Commanders of Washington.
Blowout.
God, I hope so.
I mean, a blowout. That's what this is. Roll your Lions out there. Give it a Montgomery. Give him a go.
Williams too much to Montgomery.
Williams is getting a start. That tells you how. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. All right, everybody on the Lions, nobody on the Commanders. Correct?
Have we heard anything on Amon-Ra's health? He did get hurt last week.
He'll probably score 8 points in the hospital. So
if he got hurt, it wasn't major.
It was at the end of the game. It was like late in the 4th quarter. He got hurt.
There's
nothing about it.
Nothing about it. So it's not. Couldn't be that big.
If he's on the bench against the Commanders, he's going to score 8 points.
I mean, you want to talk about bad corners?
Yeah,
yeah, they're full of them.
Yeah, Jonathan Jones, Trey Amos, and the former Saint Marshawn Lattimore.
He's hurt.
He's worse.
He is hurt now.
Even if he
didn't finish that game.
I think he's like real hurt.
Okay, I was watching him keep getting burned in that last game.
Yep. They got bad corners like a circle.
That's a good one. That's right up there with a soup sandwich.
As far as the Lions go, though, obviously, yes, Amon-Ra, if he is anywhere near the field. Gibbs, although It was a disappointing game for Gibbs, and he's had a couple this year.
He's going to blow it up this week.
I think they have really struggled to find the balance between him and Demo, as you call him.
They don't have the Ben Johnson effect going on
they don't.
all this year.
They don't. And it's really bumming me out, man.
Demo.
But I will say, like, this is a revenge game for the Lions, who got beaten in the playoffs by Washington last year in a game that they should have won. I think they're going to take out some frustration.
BTA.
It's also assuming the offensive line is healthy. Taylor Decker and Penei Sewell both kept getting hurt in that last game. I think they'll be fine, but something to monitor.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I wouldn't start Jameson Williams. I just can't do that. But Laporta, absolutely. Amon-Ra, absolutely.
Some of us don't
absolutely.
have a choice.
Montgomery, probably.
Yeah.
All right. Nobody will come in.
I appreciate you reminding me of the cool nickname I gave to Montgomery. Demo, baby. Where are we at?
Nobody on Commanders?
I wouldn't trust one of them.
No love from RIP to Robert Griffin IV.
Oh, come on.
I've been saving that. Thank you.
He's not wrong.
That one was gnarly, but apparently it wasn't as bad as it appeared to be. That's what they're saying, right?
They can't start him again this year.
It's the third freaking injury of the year.
He's done. But apparently it wasn't. I'm just saying, when I saw it, I thought, oh God, like he might not be back next year until week 5.
So what you're saying is the Washington Commanders have a PR guy like Foley.
Mm-hmm.
Just spin it the right way.
Spin it the right way.
He's fine. He's good.
Hey, teams with bad vibes, Miami, etc. If you need a spin master,
he's the best.
None better.
Either way, he comes out smelling like a rose.
Listen, I work in politics. I do this for a living.
All right, let's move on. Rams 49ers. Another blowout game? Question mark?
No.
Which way?
No.
Rams?
The fact that I haven't even had to ask should say something.
So y'all think the Rams going to blow this one out?
No.
I hope so.
It'll be a close game.
I hope so, and I hope that they lean on Kyron instead of splitting between him and Corum.
Nope.
I know why they're doing it, and I like Blake Corum, but it's troubling.
All the splits and throw the ball to Puka.
Yeah.
Devontae.
Yeah, I will change my tune from what I've always said about the Rams, which is that it's easy, right? Like, we know who it is. They're getting creative. They're getting all 3 of their tight ends more involved. I think Terrence Ferguson is the best play. Like, if you want to throw a dart, I wouldn't. But if you want to throw a dart at one of the tight ends, I would say Terrence Ferguson.
High ceiling.
And yeah, I agree with Evan. Like, Kyron is still the start. You're not starting Corum, but
you're probably going to lose some points to him.
Yeah, the floor is lower for Kyron.
Yeah.
I don't know that his ceiling is any lower because touchdowns, but the floor has gotten significantly lower for Kyron. Adams is, again, like, Puka's hurt again, by the way. Puka.
Did he get hurt?
Puka hurt his ribs.
He'll make it out
he's going
there.
for a scan on them there ribs.
He's going to make it. He's going to be out there.
If he misses another game, Devontae Adams.
Easy.
Yeah, and that's when you really can think about someone like Terrence Ferguson if Puka misses time.
Would you put Terrence Ferguson over Jordan Whittington?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would.
Fair enough.
49ers.
CMC?
Just CMC, right?
You don't know which wide receiver it's going to be.
You don't know. You don't know about Kittle.
14 wide receivers and half of them are dead. So
yeah.
I don't know.
They're somewhere.
I would still start Kittle.
Didn't Kendrick Bourne get hurt? No, I'm thinking of Kayshon Boutte.
All right. Steelers versus Chargers.
Do we get anywhere near what we saw out of this Steelers team last week?
I know. Was that just like a one-hit wonder? Or?
I think it was a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's prime time. I don't know.
Hey, I told y'all about Q.
Q-Dog
having him a game.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't really that good, but he was the leading receiver.
But we're starting with the Steelers, right?
Yeah.
So Jalen Warren's still a lock start.
Mm-hmm.
How about Darnell Washington?
No.
Anybody?
Why not?
This is so much fun to watch.
I think that people I think coaches about this point every year, they're like, let's just screw with some people for a little bit.
Arthur Smith has been doing this. People who watch the Steelers a lot. I mean, this was even last year they were using Darnell Washington.
Oh, Bobo the janitor.
I will say that watching that game and then going later and looking at Darnell's points in fantasy, I thought that it was going to be way higher.
Yeah.
I thought that he had done a lot more than he did, but he still was not bad for a tight end 3. So good for him.
Yeah. Man, if I were a coach, I think that would be my, if I were a coach again, I should say. I've been a coach before. Coached with some NFL.
That does not count.
I've coached
No.
I've coached alongside NFL Hall of Famers.
One time I met a guy from that band Wilco at a Blue Plate Diner in Meridian, Mississippi.
I know that's more of a Gen X band, but I do love
they're
Wilco.
Great. I don't remember his name. Pat something. It wasn't Jeff Tweedy. It was the other guy.
If I ever got my shot in the NFL, that would be my archetype for tight end. Is this like, who's my best offensive lineman in terms of catching ability? And that's
such a strange metric.
Godzilla. That's terrible.
And it's working well with Darnell Washington.
Which tackle can I send downfield real quick?
I think you shouldn't be able to coach a squad if you didn't play the position.
I coached 3 different squads.
But did you coach tight ends?
I did not coach tight ends.
I was a tight end.
Were you?
Mm-hmm.
I was a running back for a little while. And I went straight to defense.
But where he was a nose tackle.
Hey, man, you wouldn't have seen me coming.
I have various points coached DBs, D-line, and running backs.
AJ and Warren, that's it, right?
Sure.
Don't hit me with anything. The third tackle from
AJ? Did you say AJ?
DK.
Oh, okay.
DK. That abbreviation guy.
Yeah, Calvin Austin had a decent game, but don't trust it.
Nope.
It was poor usage. Boy, Roman Wilson keeps having that A.D. Mitchell effect of just being in the general vicinity of every bad play. That happened again this week. But yeah, DK, sure.
All right, Chargers.
You know what?
How worried are we now with Joe Alt going out?
I'm way more worried about Kamani Vidal because he already didn't do anything last week.
I think he's
just the curse.
I think he's done.
And Justin, so who's it going to be? Anybody? Probably not. Justin Herbert.
Whoever.
Fire him up.
Yep.
I think Vidal's still okay though, right?
He's fine,
he's healthy,
but
for sure. He got 30 total yards this past weekend, and that's coming off of a 20-point game.
Herbert's had more rushing yards than him.
No, I mean, I like, just to me at this point, fire up Justin Herbert with confidence. I'm sorry, Tony. All 3 of us made fun of you for taking him in the first round. And I forget who I said for quarterback of the year, but I changed my answer. It's Justin Herbert for me.
Sure.
Maybe you can consider Gadsden. I'm not touching wide receivers or running backs at this point. I'm out.
I wouldn't touch a running back. Wide receiver is a coin flip on who's who.
I would agree with you, but yes, I think it's important that we say I wouldn't touch any of these wide receivers, not because they are doing bad.
Right.
It's the same problem we've talked about a bunch of times today. Good luck picking it.
Sorry.
Oh, I was like, what the heck? Okay, let's move on to the last game. Eagles versus the Packers. I think this is going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Only if the whole country can watch it, which would probably be a problem.
I didn't get to watch any college football except for friggin' Big Ten this last weekend.
Bless your heart.
Terrible.
I'm not going to lie.
And look,
I was glad that I did not have to sit through Arizona, Dallas with Joe Buck and Troy Aikman on the call.
Why is ESPN making all their headliners? YouTube TV is bad. They're not allowing us. Have you seen this?
Pressure. Oh yeah,
it's the same thing DirecTV did with them every single year that I can remember. Or they're just getting a little bit more money out of it. And streaming was supposed to make it easier.
Yeah,
and now it's just tough.
Yeah.
We're back to Comcast. Everybody has Comcast.
Exactly. Imagine having to pay 14 different Comcasts to see your football games. It's
ridiculous.
Technology has really gotten away from us. And
it's only going to get worse.
It makes me pretty sad.
Listen,
you know what we need? More AI.
Listen, I swear to you, this is real talk, and I'm not making this up. On my second job I had last year, 2 years ago, I was sitting in the break room, and this young lady comes in, and I'm just on my phone, blah blah blah. Everybody's talking, and she goes, "I'm not going to have a baby."
No.
So it perks me up, and I'm like, "What are we talking about?" So I'll start listening. She starts giving off the reasons she's not going to have a baby, with the number one reason that the baby will bite her nipples off.
Oh, dag.
So
and she was in there to get fiber internet.
Now I'm like, what the heck? So I go, babies don't have teeth.
Yeah.
She then responds with, I heard it on the news. I was like,
what news?
What news? TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok is the
Life is
news,
over.
guys.
Yeah,
It's over, guys. Pack it in.
Yeah, that's what technology's doing to us.
Mhm. How about the Eagles?
Yeah, let's move on to the Eagles. You can't beat that.
I think you've broken.
No, it's a PFF grade that I saw.
Oh, is it worse than the other guy you told us about?
No, it's a very good grade.
But
the number 7th best graded tackle in the NFL right now is Tom. His name is just Tom. It's Zach Tom, but it was very funny on my screen.
Tom, I got
Tom,
yeah.
81 point or 81.1
Good job,
grade.
Tom. You're doing it.
Okay, that's interesting, Paul.
Yeah.
How about them Eagles?
Please be healthy, AJ Brown.
That's two jokes,
Please be healthy.
2 story times you probably should have skipped. Just hit 30-second forward. Anyway, let's talk about the Eagles.
Please
Dan
be
Campbell,
healthy, Saquon.
Dan Campbell bites off kneecaps, and babies bite off nipple.
Yeah.
It happens, man.
Tying that into football for you. You're welcome. Yeah, Saquon, do we think Saquon's going to play?
They say it's not serious, but you can't trust coach speak until an hour and a half before the game. So who knows? I hope so. I don't know how I feel about starting Tank Bigsby if he's not in.
I think you still have to.
I would imagine you probably should, but I think that the majority of that rushing work is just going to end up in the quarterback's hands.
Or will this be the passing week?
Maybe.
Was it every other 3 weeks and it's a passing week?
Dallas Goedert has been crushing it in his pass game all year.
Who would have thought that?
Sleeper hasn't given
7 touchdowns as well.
Sleeper hasn't given a news update on Saquon in 8 days. Which
they played on Thursday last week.
He's resting.
Sounds right.
He's resting.
Hey, AJ Brown won't be traded at deadline. Thanks for that, Sleeper. But I really want to know is
we're starting everybody
status.
though, right?
Yeah, anyone who's healthy, you start them.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though it is the defense is pretty nasty. Whatever about Green Bay losing some games that they should win. It's not because of their defense.
Yeah.
Their defense is doing their part.
Sure.
Their offense sucks.
It's just a mess, and it doesn't have to be. And you can see it if you watch it, that there is promise and there is a scheme that should work, but they're just not pulling it together.
So whose fault is it? Is it Love?
That's a good question.
Or is it the wide receivers? Or is it the coaches?
I think it's a little bit of all three.
Yeah.
I don't think Love is a starting NFL quarterback.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't think he's an elite. I don't think he's a top quarterback.
He's with Mac Jones.
No.
I think he has a lower floor, higher ceiling on a week-to-week basis than Mac Jones.
Yeah.
That's volatile.
Yeah. That's that's Mount St. Helens.
Yeah.
I bring that out toward you.
Yeah, man. My parents lived next to Mount St. Helens when it went off in the 80s. Yeah.
Did they get out?
Yeah. They're fine.
Well, I mean, he could have been bored. I mean, nothing wrong with that question. Sorry. I'm glad your parents
it was
made
a few years before I got born, I think. Was that 83?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I'm glad you made it.
Thanks, bud. Been a very different podcast.
Yeah, you can say that.
We killed Foley again.
Foley has died.
I'm going with Josh Jacobs. I mean, what are you gonna not run Josh Jacobs? Yeah,
of course you got to.
Of course you're running Josh Jacobs. Number 5 overall running back. Up for him.
Look, Foley, sometimes my brain just speaks without thinking, and that was one of those. So just get with it.
Without Tucker Kraft, do you trust Luke Musgrave?
No. I was wondering the same thing. I don't know. It's probably maybe you stash him, but don't start him this week.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
And Tucker Kraft going
but you know what? He might blow up like Mount St. Helens.
I wonder if his parents would have made it.
Wasn't there a week last year when Tucker Kraft went down and Luke Musgrave came in and
he had one game,
bombed it?
Wasn't it one game or was it the rest of the year?
No, he wasn't out the whole year. Yeah. He was out for a little bit on a hamstring.
It was more than one game, but it wasn't the rest of the year. And Musgrave was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Matthew Golden is hurt. So we don't know. Like, to me, that's...
Don't trust any of those wide receivers.
No, Golden is hurt, but Dontavian Wicks and Jaden Reed might both be coming back. So, okay, we subtracted 2 target, 2 weapons to maybe get some clarity, but then we added 2 others.
Sure.
So this just continues to be such a friggin' migraine.
Yeah.
it is nothing personal against any of these wide receivers, but I hate them all.
Yeah.
What about their parents? Sorry.
You know what? If I was about to get real dark.
Yeah.
No, we're good.
I'm gonna save myself.
Champion is a thing.
However, all I'm saying is I cannot think of another team that has gone this many years without a clear alpha.
Yeah.
Like a clear number one.
They're on the defense.
And every year it's the same. That's true. Every year it's the same thing. Every year we start off and we're thinking,
it's going to be the year.
This is the guy. This is going to be the one that takes it.
You have a top quarterback on that. I mean, running back on that team.
Yeah.
You have how many first round wide receivers and
or at least
since Devontae left.
Golden's the only
like
first rounder, famously, but
well,
but like second,
Dobbs
third rounders.
Well, yeah.
But since Devontae left, there's no number one.
Yeah, and it just makes me irrationally angry. What is that? What is that? Oh, keep talking. I have a final segment for us.
Okay. I don't know. He said keep talking, and now I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say. That was literally called frozen. I'm a little shook up right now.
Oh God!
No, shouldn't this be Thanksgiving week?
Yeah,
I got one better for you.
Oh, speaking of which, if we're on that, look, we'll move on to movie time.
Yes.
All right,
movie time. First thing I watched, The Long Walk. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
About The Long Walk.
Wait, hang on.
I'm not going to spoil it for you.
It's my favorite Stephen King book, and I haven't seen it.
No spoilers for Evan.
Yeah.
I did not like it.
Yeah.
Saying that, out of a 5, it'd be like a 3.5. The two guys.
You got to give it out of 10.
You know what that is out of 10.
I need him to say it so
6, 7. 6, 7.
Is it a 6 or is it a 7?
It's right in between.
You
5, 6.
You might not know this. I know it.
Oh my God.
Because I know my friend Foley real good.
I just got a constant over a point.
Yeah, you can't give things 7.
Listen,
it makes him upset.
I did not like it, but the two main characters were excellent.
Sure.
Very good actors.
You just didn't like the story, or you didn't like the way that it was shot? You didn't like the acting other than those two guys?
It had a good premise.
Yeah.
But Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill's in that?
He's the major.
He's the major.
Okay.
You know what's real
not
quick?
Good.
I didn't realize it was Mark Hamill until after it was over because I thought it was Herc from The Wire.
Yes.
I do not see that at all.
Look,
but okay.
With a beard.
Yeah.
And he goes like this. Look.
It was cartoonish.
Yeah. The two actors really enjoyed their acting. Really, really good acting, I will say.
Philip Seymour Hoffman's son was the lead in that.
The white guy?
Mm-hmm.
Did that? Dude, there's 2 leads. One's white, one's black. I don't know how else to discriminate that.
No, she took a really good guess that Philip Seymour Hoffman's son is white.
Kid?
Excellent deduction. I mean, hey,
sometimes my mouth just spews out a question. I wouldn't think it.
It was a legitimate question. You didn't assume, and
it
that
just
was the
made
right
me
thing.
laugh.
It was right of you to not assume.
Yes.
I'm on your side.
It just made me laugh.
It
just caught me.
Look, you just don't know nowadays, man.
The other lead, I can't remember the actor's name anymore. The black guy was phenomenal. He was so good.
He was better than Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Absolutely, he was.
He
stole the show.
Yeah, stole the show 100%. The story.
Has he been in anything else?
I'm think
sure
so.
I think he's been in some TV roles, but I don't watch
really
TV.
Good.
Where'd you
Other
watch
than
it?
that, it's worth a watch.
Where'd you watch it?
At the house.
Oh, okay. yeah. I knew that.
Hey, in 4K.
Yeah, I believe you.
I streamed it in 4K because the physical release didn't come out in time.
I streamed it also.
Stream this podcast in 4K.
Well, listen.
Does it count as streaming if we're just uploading? Anyway.
Yeah, sure. Hey, anything's a stream if you want
to
to.
go live next week. You know what?
It is streaming.
Championship week. We'll go live. We'll do a live podcast.
Great.
Take 5 live.
Take 23.
So
let's go. Come on.
Next Tuesday, a week from today, is Veterans Day. And we'll be recording on that day, but it won't come out in time. So I want to talk about Veterans Day now. Huh? Yeah, we're veterans. It's Veterans Day.
Now you're my jam.
Yeah, and I come from a family of veterans. My father served in Vietnam. My grandfather His father served in World War II. Fun fact, the atomic bomb is the only reason I'm here today, because my grandfather was going to be one of the first invading mainland Japan. My father's uncles, one of them flew bombers over Europe in World War II, was shot down over the English Channel multiple times. His other brother was wounded in Korea. All that to say, I want to talk about some options for watching on Veterans Day, some war movies that I love. I meant to have an order for them, but I forgot to organize. So right now I'm just going in reverse alphabetical order, starting with We Were Soldiers, Mel Gibson, World War II. I haven't watched the movie in a really long time. I love the book that it's based on. It's one of the best Vietnam War books. One of the best war movies of all time, of course, is Saving Private Ryan. That's what I'm going to watch this Tuesday. It's been a while.
That's good.
The opening scene, D-Day, phenomenal.
Pay close attention to some of the extras in the movies, like Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
They're so funny to look at.
Yeah,
anyway,
the cast is incredible. Platoon, going back to Vietnam.
Movie.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen, so good. It's a little cartoonish in a couple moments, I will admit.
I mean, the big scene is definitely cartoony when he's getting to the hell. Anyway.
Yeah, for sure. That said, this is one of 2 Vietnam movies that my father has always said that is what it was like in Vietnam.
Hamburg Hill?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's not on our list today.
No, it's talking about you did.
But
say
no,
that's
Was it Full Metal?
No. Stop trying to guess.
I'm just saying.
We just want to know what the answer is.
We will. I'm going to get to that answer. Don't stay with me, but Platoon, very good. Fury, Brad Pitt. My father also likes this one because my father was a tanker.
The tank one with Shia LaBeouf? Yeah.
He was a tanker, and this is like the only tanker movie out there. So my father's pretty prone to liking that one as well. Full Metal Jacket. I have a hot take on this one. Most people love the first half of the movie. I love the second half of the movie. In Vietnam.
It's 2 movies.
It is 2 movies. The first half is boot camp. The second half is in Vietnam. I actually prefer the second half.
I'm going to fight you on this next one. Go ahead.
I didn't like Dunkirk.
You didn't like it.
Dunkirk? I like Dunkirk. Oh, no, I enjoyed that.
I didn't like it.
I did not enjoy Dunkirk. I'm sorry. I just don't like Christopher Nolan very much, is the truth.
I can see that. It is a very Nolan war movie, but I appreciated the way that he told the story. I appreciated the layers being spaced out over different amounts of time.
I'm going to skip ahead because I want to save these last 2 Vietnam ones for last, but 1917 is a very good
Unbelievable.
movie. I am a sucker for a single tracking shot. That's what this is.
The whole thing
follows this guy through the trenches. World War I. Like, this is one of the few World War I movies.
I've never seen it.
It's really, really good.
It's good. It's a solid one.
And then a couple of my personal favorite Vietnam movies. First of all, The Deer Hunter. These are both from the 1970s.
Pretty good.
The Deer Hunter with Robert De Niro, John Cazale, Christopher Walken. It's a little outlandish at times, but so well done. The closing scene alone, man, it makes you feel for the plight of veterans of foreign wars in this country and the things that they have been put through. And then the absolute best war movie of all time. This is the other one that my father says, this is what Vietnam was like, which might be surprising to some folks, but Apocalypse Now with Martin Sheen and Marlon Brando. It is incredible.
That was going to be my third guess, but you wouldn't let me.
Yeah. The final cut, of course. There's so many different cuts of this movie, but the final cut's the way to go. Man, from start to finish, from Saigon, I'm still only in Saigon. It is just such a beautiful movie about the barbarity of war.
If you don't want to watch a movie and you want to watch a series, Band of Brothers is a great show.
Did you ever watch Generation Kill, the little miniseries that HBO did? I did not like that. It kind of just dragged on me, but I think that was the purpose of it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
There you go. Shout out to all of our veterans, the 2 in the league. I apologize if I'm forgetting anyone, but Chris Stone and Matt Hewitt, both veterans. So happy early Veterans Day to you too.
All right. Catch you guys later.
Yeah.
Anything else?
For me.
All right. Bye-bye.
I didn't want to hear this song again.